Hey guys, it's Tick here, and I do not have time for another Let's Play video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share another Dungeons & Dragons story because people like that, I guess. So this one is... It was the second to last game I played as a player before I became a DM. It was in Pathfinder, once again, and I played a gunslinger android. We were using a lot of the, like, other stuff that Pathfinder had, and if I remember correctly, my two other party members were like, were fox girls, basically. The problem that arose right to begin with was the fact that every single one of us was ranged. I had the better advantage here because I was a gunslinger. I had guns, they only had crossbows, which was actually a disadvantage for them. But with that character, I just had the worst luck imaginable. To begin with, on the very first session, there was a little puzzle where we had to, well, we basically had to go, one of us had to go down into the depths of this sort of like pool that just sucked things up, to get a magical rune. Those lot had, my two other party members had absolutely no constitution, so they were not good at swimming. And after we tried everything we could to get this rune out from this, because it was like a deep well, but we couldn't get it out by other means, like, you know, using a rope and such, so I went down there. I was able to swim down, grab it. I had a rope around me. After a few swim checks, my character drowned. We had only fought some really low-level monsters, and I drowned at the first thing. It was something that the DM thought was absolutely easy. In fact, I drowned so badly that if the DM hadn't decided to take back a few of those dice rolls, my character would have actually died within the first... Couldn't be any more than 20 minutes. You know, it was that bad. But the luck didn't fail me before, after that. After that, a little bit later on, after relatively helpful, you know, rolls and such, we were able to convince an NPC to join us. This guy was a fighter with a battle axe. And during the night, the DM decided to put us through a gauntlet of like earth elementals. So I'm just there shooting at them, you know, chipping off bits of damage here and there. My other two party members are also like firing spells and arrows and such, and it's all really intense. And then this NPC fighter just goes from elemental to elemental, essentially one-shotting them, or leaving them so weak that my next shot or their next shot is able to finish them off. And this went on for about 8 elementals in. 8. This guy decided to just wrecked face. And I'm just there, like, struggling to hold him off, running out of ammo. My two other lot are just, they mostly did it for roleplay, so they're useless. And then there's just this NPC that was just very, very quickly on the spot for up. Just, he didn't need our help. He didn't need our help. This NPC could have just taken them all by himself. That campaign ended after the gauntlet session. I don't actually know why. I think it was just because we didn't have enough people. It was only 3 of us. But yeah, no, that's Pathfinder seems to be the Dungeons & Dragons thing where I have the worst luck imaginable. Just the worst.